Uh, but here I am, consumed by one single thought. I must write, I must write, I must write. This is my studio, the room in which I write my stories. I built it myself, actually. Cut the timber, fashioned the logs, made an awful mess of it. I do my writing in this side of the room because the roof leaks directly over my desk. I moved the desk, but it covers a hole I left in the floor. And in rainy weather, the floor tends to slide downhill. Many a day I've just stood by my window and passed my neighbors standing on the road. Still, I like it here, though I don't get very many visitors to suit me. People tend to shy away from writers. They assume that we're always busy thinking. Not true. Even my poor dear mother doesn't like to disturb me. So she tiptoes up to my door and leaves my food outside. I haven't had a hot meal in years. Still, I had done a good lot of writing here, perhaps too much. I look out the window and think that life is passing me by a furious rate, and ask myself the question, what is it that compels me to write so much day after day, page after page, story after story? The answer is quite simple. I have no choice. I'm a writer. Sometimes I think I may be mad. No, 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 no. I'm perfectly harmless. But I do admit to fits of wandering. I'm engaged in conversations where I hear nothing, but see only a silent movement of lips and think to myself, he would make a great character for a story, that one. Yes. And still, when I'm writing, I enjoy it. And I love reading the proofs. But as soon as it is out in print, I can't bear it. I see it's all a mistake. It should never have been written. And then the audience reads it. Charming and clever. Charming and clever. Charming, but a far cry from Tolstoy. A good thing, but Turgenev's Fathers and Sons was better. And so it will be to my dying day. Charming and clever, nothing more. And when I die, people will walk by my grave and say, here lies so and so, a good writer. But Turgenev was better. You know, writers like me tend to get a block. We can't write anything. It's writer's block. I'm having one right now, I think I'll go to the pier and let the night air clear my mind. See me at the pier.
Just getting a little night air to clear my mind. That's good. That's wonderful. The sea air is so refreshing. It revitalizes my entire body. But it's my mind that's blocked. I have no thoughts, no ideas. It's most unusual for me. Most times, the ideas, they rush through my head and over my brain like a cascading waterfall. But tonight, nothing. Nothing at all. And yet, I have this urge, this dying urge to write something. Something will come. Never fear. It always does. This sort of thing happens to most men in my profession at one point of time or the other. Writer's block, we call it. But there's no need to panic. It will pass soon. Look. Hang on. Hold on a second. I can feel it. It's an idea. It's coming. Oh, yes. 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 Uh-huh. 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 No. Bad idea. Horrible. Terrible. Awful. False alarm. I'm sorry I disturbed you all. It not only was it a bad idea, but I've already noted it down. And it turned out to be awful. Well, it's all right. I mean, these things, they won't last forever. It's only a temporary. However, it has been a very long temporary. I don't know what to do. Nothing is coming. My nerves are all strained, and I have no idea. God, oh God, please help me. Oh. No. I take that back. I take that back. I mustn't rely on a collaboration with the Almighty. What selfishness. Asking God to take some time out to help me come up with an idea for a story. Oh, no. Oh, forgive me, dear Lord, forgive me. I'm just going to go home and try to get some sleep. Tomorrow is a new day, isn't it? If, however, you do happen to think of something during the night, dear Lord, I would appreciate it greatly if you would let it be known to me. It doesn't even have to, it can even just be a germ of an idea. It doesn't even have to be original. I'm extremely good at twisting ideas to make them seem original. God, look at how desperate I've become. Asking the Almighty to come at plagiarism for my selfish needs. No, I'd better get home and to bed right away before this thing becomes serious.
Psst. Psst, you, sir. Can I have a word with you, sir?
Who's there? I can't see you too well in the dark.
Evening, sir. I was wondering, sir, if you might be in the mood for a little entertainment this evening.
Entertainment? I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure you do, sir. Entertainment, amusement, so to speak. A little diversion, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I do know what you mean, and no, I'm not interested. Now, off you go. You should know better than to make such proposals to a gentleman.
You've never witnessed anything like this before, that I promise you. This is a once-in-a-lifetime offer. Not even a little bit curious.
Well, curiosity is the nature of my profession, my man. But I like to keep it morally elevated. Now, excuse me.
Perhaps you're right, sir. On second thought, this might be too much for a gentleman of your sensitivities.
No, wait.
I got you on that one, last one, didn't I?
No, now, mind you, I'm just asking, all right? I'm just asking. Exactly what is this entertainment you talk of?
Well, sir, how would you like to see a drowned man?
I'm sorry, I beg your pardon?
A drowned man. A man with his lungs filled up with salt water and stone dead from drowning. How much would you pay to see that?
Pay? Pay to see a drown? Are you crazy? I wouldn't see a drowned man even if they paid me. Why would I want to see a drowned man? What purpose is there in seeing a man who is drowned? I mean, sir, you are mad. Please get lost, all right?
3 rubles, sir, that's all it'll cost you. 3 rubles to see him first in the agonizing act of drowning, and then the grand finale, the man already drowned. God rest his soul.
What are you saying? Do you mean the man hasn't already drowned, and he is presently alive and well?
Not only alive and well, but dry as a bone and standing before you. I'm the drowned man, sir.
You are going to drown yourself for 3 rubles. You expect to charge me for your own suicide? I must get away from this lunatic.
No, you've got it all wrong, sir. I don't actually drown. I impersonate a drowned man. I jump into the icy cold water, splash around a bit, flail my arms, yell for help a few times, go under, and then come up floating head down, all puffy-like. It sends a chill up your spine. 3 rubles for individual performances and special rates for groups. The show starts in 2 minutes.
I cannot believe I'm actually discussing the price of admission to a drowning.
You missed the whole point, sir. This is not some sort of cheap thrill. It's a rich tableau filled with social implications. A drama, not tragic, but ironical in view of its comic features.
Comic? What's comic about it?
I blow up my cheeks and I bulge out my eyes and I yell for help in a high squeaky voice. Help! It sounds like a pig squealing, and I'm the only one on the waterfront who can do it.
Do you really expect me to pay good money to hear an underwater pig squealer?
I've just had a very successful season, sir. Sold out in July. What do you say, sir? Would you like me to book you for the dinner show?
What do you mean, dinner show?
I jump in, flail around, and throw you a nice little fish. I think the halibuts are running now, sir.
Why do I stand here listening to this nonsense?
I wish you'd make your mind up soon, sir. In 5 minutes, that restaurant throws the garbage in the water, and then it's messy. I have my pride.
Pride? What to hell with your pride? It hasn't prevented you from earning a living by impersonating a deceased swimmer.
Oh, that was cruel. You sure know how to strike at a man's vulnerable points. That was cruel, sir.
All right. I apologize. I didn't mean to be cruel.
You completely overlook the finer points to my profession. Now look here, did you ever see a coal miner at the end of the day? Filth and grime all over his body, soot up his nostrils or in his ears, black grit in his teeth, oh, disgusting. Or a barber who goes home at night with the cuttings of other people's hair sticking to his hands and gets in his bread and his soup. It's nauseating. Do you know where a surgeon puts his fingers?
No, please.
Or a farmer, his feet. Every man who works eventually touches something filthy. On the other hand, I deal with water. Water is wet. It's clean. It's purifying. I don't have to take a bath when I come home at night. I've already done it. Can you say the same, sir?
Do you really expect me to discuss my toilet habits with you? My God, so infuriating. There has to be a carrot somewhere around here. Tabby!
You regret it, sir. You'll be back one night, bored to death, dying to see a good drowning, and I'll be gone. This is my last week here. I close on Sunday, and next week, I'm in Yalta.
Now, look. There's a police officer right over there. If you don't stop bothering me, I'm going to have you arrested for soliciting.
I'm not soliciting. I'm in the maritime entertainment business.
Drowning is not the maritime entertainment business. You are a waterfront lunatic, sir. That's what you are. Officer!
Okay, I'm going. I'll tell you one thing. This drowning business isn't what it used to be.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes. Good evening, officer. Now, there's a man behind the docks there, right there. He's been pestering me all evening, and I shouldn't be surprised if he's deranged.
A lot of bad characters around these docks at night, sir. A gentleman like you should not be wandering about here. What was he pestering you about?
Well, now I'm warning you, you're going to find this very strange. He wanted me to pay him 3 rubles to watch him drown. Can you imagine that?
Strange. It is outright thievery. It's not worth more than 60 kopecks. You can get as fine a drowning as you'd want to see and not pay a penny more.
Well,
3 rubles? What nerve!
No, officer, you seem to be missing the point.
There's 2 brothers on the next pier. For 1 ruble each, they'll give you a double drowning. You have to know how to bargain with these men, sir. Get your money's worth.
Well, it's not about the prize, officer.
3 rubles. Why, the other day, right over here, 14 men enacted an entire shipwreck for 3 rubles. On a good day, for 10 rubles, you'll get to see the entire navy going down. Yes, sir. 60 kopecks. That is all I'd pay for good drowning. Stick to your price, sir, and have a nice evening.
It's here. It's here. The day the whole world goes mad has finally arrived.
Psst. Psst. I see the officer has gone. What did you tell the officer, sir?
I told the officer the truth, that you are mentally imbalanced, but unfortunately, the officer seems to be crazier than you.
Oh, still, I appreciate you're not causing me any trouble. And in gratitude, I'm reducing my price to an all-time low of 80 kopecks.
80. 80 kopecks, you thief. You wretched, deceiving, manipulative little thief. 60. 60 kopecks is all I will pay you.
60?
Yeah.
60 kopecks for a drowning? But where's my profit? My towels cost me 40 kopecks and another 40 for the fellow who fishes me out. I'd be losing money on it. What's the point? I might as well stay under.
Now, you can't cheat me, sir. 60 kopecks is my final price. Take it or leave it.
Oh, you're a hard man, sir, a hard man. Oh, 60 kopecks. 60 kopecks it is. Oh, I pray to God my son doesn't want to become a drowner.
Well, here we are. 30, 40, 50, 60. There you go. Now, where shall I stand?
Right on the edge of the dock, sir. Right up close. That's where you'll see all the action.
Over there? Well, it's quite dark over there. Are you sure I'll be able to see it all?
Oh, that's what makes it so eerie. The eerier, the more entertaining. Well, all the action's in the last 10 seconds anyway. Well, here I go. Oops, I almost forgot. When I come up for the 3rd time, yell at the top of your lungs, Popnichevsky. Popnichevsky.
Who's Popnichevsky?
He's the fellow who jumps in after me. I can't swim, sir.
What? You can't swim? Are you actually going to try to drown yourself without knowing how to swim?
But that's what makes it so exciting. Popnichevsky always waits till the very last second before jumping in and pulling me out. And he's in that restaurant, sir, having a drink. Popnichevsky. Don't forget that name, sir. Well, I hope you enjoy your show. If you like it, tell your friends, in the soup, as we say.
again. I don't have all night. Did you hear me? That was the third time. Good heavens. What was that fellow's name?
Oh my. My. That was a very unfortunate incident, wasn't it? Bizarre, you might say. But maybe I should take you to something more optimistic, something sunnier, something cooler, spring. How about my telling you whether it's ever too late for happiness? Let me tell you. Good afternoon, madame. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Ah, fine weather, wouldn't you say, madame? Fine weather indeed.
I haven't noticed really. Yes, I suppose it is a lovely day.
Not many more of these left. Winter's just round the trees there.
Winters seem to be getting longer lately. Have you noticed that? They come
Yes,
sooner
I've
and
noticed
stay
it.
longer.
Yes, only in these last few years have I noticed it.
A kind, gentle-looking person who's seen his share of life. A kind, gentle-looking person, and he's never with a wife. If this kind, gentle-looking gentleman speaks once again to me, should this shy, nervous, widowed lady go out with him for tea?
With quality and tone, a fine figure of a lady, a fine figure of a lady, and she always sits alone. Should this fine figure of a gentleman, who's older than the sea, ask a fine figure of a lady if she'd like to share some tea? I was wondering, madame,
Yes?
do you have the time of day?
Oh, I don't carry a timepiece.
No matter. It wasn't urgent. My business isn't urgent. It can wait. Yes. Should this old weather-beaten gentleman take one more chance at life, she reminds me of that sweet lady whom I lovingly called wife.
I had my tender-hearted gentleman. Can I go through again all the pain, joy, and all the sorrow that you get from loving men?
Is it too late for happiness?
Is it too late for happiness?
Too late for flings?
Too late for flings?
There aren't many springs too late to ask for love.
There aren't many springs left.
For people who spend their nights.
For people who spend their nights
Waiting for the day.
waiting for the day.
For someone to share delights.
For someone to share delights.
Long since passed away.
Long since passed away.
Too late for happiness. Too late for fall. Too late for anything. Anything at all. It's getting a little cloudy, madame.
Yes, I'm beginning to feel a chill in the air.
Oh, would you like my scarf for your neck?
Oh, no, no, thank you. I should be getting home. It's getting late.
Yes, yes, of course. I was thinking the same thing. Unless
Yes?
unless you would care to join me for a cup of tea. A cup of tea might be just the right thing, you know. A hot cup of tea.
Tea. Tea, you say? Well, that's very nice of you. I would love to.
You would?
Yes, but not today. It's getting late. Perhaps tomorrow?
Yeah, yes, yes. Of course, tomorrow. Yes, as always, tomorrow.
Good day,
Good
sir.
day. Good day, madame. Yes, there's still time for happiness.
Yes, there's still time for happiness.
Time to be gay.
Time to be gay.
Still time to answer yes.
Still time to answer yes.
But just not today,
But just not today.
madame. Well, that was a little more optimistic, wouldn't you say? Now, consider grit and determination. With grit and determination, anything is possible. Have a look at this aspiring young actress who walks all the way from Odessa to Moscow for an audition with a major director. Watch.
Next actress, please. Next actress, please. Name?
What?
Your name.
Oh, Nina.
Nina? Is that it? Just Nina?
Yes, sir. No, sir. Nina Mikhailovna Zarakhnaya.
Age?
My age?
Yes, please. That means, how old are you?
How old are you looking for?
Couldn't you answer the question simply, please?
Yes, but I just wanted to know. I can be any age you want. 16, 30. In school, I once played a 78-year-old woman with rheumatism, and everyone said it was very believable. A 79-year-old rheumatic woman told me so herself.
Yes, but I'm not looking for a 78-year-old rheumatic woman. I'm looking for a 22-year-old girl. How old are you?
22, sir.
Really? I would have guessed you're much older.
I have a bad head cold, sir. It makes me look older. Last year, when I had influenza, the doctor thought I was much older. I promise I can look 22 when you need it, sir.
Do you have a temperature?
Yes, sir. 103.
Good God, what are you doing walking around in the dead of winter with 103 temperature? Go home, child. Go to bed. You can come back some other time.
Oh, no, please, sir. I've waited 6 months to get this audition. I waited 3 months just to get onto the 6-month waiting list. If they put me on the end of that list again, I'll have to wait another 6 months. And by then I'll be 23. And it'll be too late to be 22. Please let me read, sir. I'm really feeling much better. In fact, I think I'm down to 101 now.
I can see you have your heart set on being an actress.
My heart, my soul, my very breath, the bones in my body, the blood in my veins.
Yes. We've had enough of your medical history. But what practical experience have you had?
As what?
Well, for example, the thing we've been discussing, acting. How much acting experience have you had?
You mean on a stage?
Well, it's as good a place as any.
Well, I studied acting for 3 years under Madame Zoblienska.
She teaches in Moscow here.
No, in my high school in Odessa. But she's a very great actress herself.
Here in Moscow?
No, in Odessa.
You are then, strictly speaking, an amateur.
Yes, sir. In Moscow. But in Odessa, I'm a professional.
Yes, that's all very well. But you see, we need a 22-year-old professional actress in Moscow. Odessa, although I grant you a lovely city, theatrically speaking, is not Moscow. I would advise you to get more experience and take some aspirin.
Sir, I've traveled 4 days to get here. Won't you just hear me read?
My dear child, I find this very embarrassing.
Even if you did not employ me, just to read for you would be a memory I would cherish for all of my life. If I may be so bold, sir, I think you are one of the greatest living authors in all of Russia.
Really? That's very kind of you. Perhaps we do have a few minutes.
I've read almost everything you've written. The articles, the stories. I love the one about, oh dear God, every time I think of it, I can't control myself.
Really? Really? Which story is that?
The death of a government clerk. Oh God, I laughed for days.
The death of a government? I don't remember that. What was that about?
Cheldakov, the sneezing splatterer.
Oh, yes. You found that funny, did you? Strange. I meant it to be sad.
Oh, it was sad. I cried for days. It was tragically funny.
Was it really? And of everything you've read, what was your favorite?
My very favorite?
Yes, what was it?
Tolstoy's War and Peace.
I didn't write that.
I know, sir, but you asked me what my favorite was.
Well, you're an honest little thing, aren't you? It's refreshing. Irritating, but refreshing. Very well. What are you going to read for me?
I should like to read from the Three Sisters.
Indeed, which sister?
All of them, if you have the time.
All of them? Good heavens. Why don't you read the entire play while you're at it?
Oh, thank you, sir. I know it all. Act 1, a drawing room in the Prozorov's house. It is midday. A bright sun is shining through the large French doors. Shall I go on, sir?
Necessary. And an excerpt would do nicely. Thank you.
Yes, sir. I would like to do the last moment of the play.
Good, good. That shouldn't take too long. Whenever you're ready.
I've been ready for 6 months, sir, not counting the 3 months I waited to get onto the 6-month waiting list. And I'm very ready, sir.
Please begin.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Oh, sir, could you please say, tararara boom die, sit on the curb I may?
Certainly not. Why would I say such an idiotic thing?
I don't know, sir. You wrote it. Chabutkin says it at the end of the play. It would help me greatly if you could read just that one line. I've waited 6 months, sir. I've walked all the way from Odessa.
All right. Very well then. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Ta-da-da-da, boom de day. Sit on the curb, I may.
And Masha says, oh, listen to that music. They are leaving us. One has gone for good, forever. We are left alone to begin our life over again. We must live. We must live. And Irina says, a time will come when everyone will know what all this is for, why there is all this suffering, and there will be no mysteries. But meanwhile, we must live. We must work, only work. Tomorrow, I shall go alone, and I shall teach in the school and give my whole life to those who need it. Now it is autumn. Soon winter will come and cover everything with snow. And I shall go on working. Shall I finish?
Please.
And Olga says, the music plays so gaily, so valiantly, one wants to live. Oh my God, time will pass and we shall be gone forever. Our voices and how many of us there were. will be forgotten, but our sufferings will turn into joy for those who live after us. Happiness and peace will come to this earth, and then they will remember kindly and bless those who are living now. Oh, my dear sisters, it seems as if just a little more, and we shall know why we live, why we suffer. If only we knew. If only we knew. Thank you, sir. That's all I wanted. You've made me very happy. God bless you, sir.
Will someone go and get her before she walks all the way back to Odessa?
Persistence. Yes, persistence. But there is persistence and persistence. What if this persistence is accompanied by a strong, dogged determination, a will to do and get anything at any cost? Look at the woman who embodies that kind of persistence. And she happens to meet a bank manager who isn't having the best of days. He's in agonizing pain from gout. Join them together, and it's a heady cocktail for disaster.
Good morning, Mr. Kitsenov.
Please lower your voice.
I'm sorry, sir.
It's just that my gout is acting up again. And my nerves are like little firecrackers. The least little friction can set them off.
It must be very painful, sir.
Combing my hair this morning was agony.
Mr. Kitsenov,
What's it, Pochatkin?
there's a woman who insists on seeing you. We can't make out head or tail out of a story, but she insists on seeing the directing manager. Perhaps if you are not well.
No. The business of the bank comes before my minor physical ailment. Show her in, please. Quietly. Good morning, madam. Forgive me for not standing. I'm somewhat incapacitated. Please sit down.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Now, what can I do for you?
You can help me, sir. I pray to God you can help me. No one else in this world seems to care.
Calm yourself, madam. I beg of you, please, calm yourself.
I'm sorry, sir.
I'm sure we can sort it all out if you approach the problem sensibly and quietly. Now, what exactly is the trouble?
Well, sir, it's my husband, Collegiate Assessor Shukin. He's been sick for 5 months, 5 agonizing months.
Oh, I know these horrors of sickness. I can sympathize with you, madam. What's the nature of his illness?
It's a nervous disorder, sir. Everything grates on his nerves. If you so much as touch him, he'll scream out, "Ah!" How or why he got it, nobody knows.
I have an inkling. Please go on, but a little less descriptively if possible.
While the poor man was lying in bed,
You're not going to scream again, are you?
not that I don't have cause. While the poor man was lying in bed these 5 months, recuperating, he was dismissed from his job for no reason at all.
Oh, that's a pity, certainly. But I don't quite see the connection with our bank, madam.
You don't know how I suffered, sir, during his illness. I nursed him from morning till night. I doctored him from night till morning, besides cleaning our house, taking care of our children, feeding our cat, our dog, our goat, my sister's bird who was sick.
The bird was sick.
My sister, she gets these dizzy spells. She's been dizzy a month now and getting dizzier every day.
Extraordinary. However, madam, you
And
see,
then I had to take care of her house and her children and feed her cat and her goat, and then her bird bit one of my children. So our cat bit my sister's bird, and my oldest daughter, the one with the broken arm, drowned my sister's cat. And now my sister wants my goat in exchange, or else she says she'll either drown my cat or break my oldest daughter's other arm. And
yes, well, certainly you have had your pack of troubles, madam.
And then when I
But I
went
still
to,
don't.
and then when I went to get my husband's pay, they deducted 24 rubles and 36 kopecks. For what, I asked? Because they said he had borrowed it from the employees' fund. But that's impossible, I said. He would never borrow anything without my approval. I'd break his arm. Not while he was sick, of course. I don't have the strength. I'm not well myself. I have this racking cough, which is a terrible thing to hear.
I can understand why your husband took 5 months to recuperate. Now, what is that you want from me, madam?
What rightfully belongs to my husband, his 24 rubles and 36 kopecks. They won't give it to me because I'm a woman, weak and defenseless. Some of them have even laughed in my face, laughed. Ha, ha, ha. Where is the humor, I wonder, in a poor, defenseless creature like myself?
None. I see none at all, madam. However, I don't wish to be unkind. It's just that you have come to the wrong place. Your petition, however justified, has nothing to do with us. You have to go to the agency where your husband was employed.
What do you mean? I've been to 5 agencies already? No one is even willing to listen to my petition. I'm about to lose my mind. The hair is coming out of my head. Look at my hair. Don't ask me to go to another agency.
Please, madam, keep your hair in its proper place. Now listen to me carefully. This is a bank. A bank. We are in the banking business. We bank money. Funds that are brought here are banked by us. Do you understand what I'm saying?
What are you saying?
I am saying I can't help you.
Are you saying you can't help me?
I'm trying, madam. I don't think I'm making any headway.
Are you saying you don't believe my husband is sick? Here is the doctor's certificate. There's the proof. Do you still doubt that my husband is suffering from a nervous disorder?
Not only I do not doubt it, I could swear to it.
Look at it. You didn't look at it.
It's really not necessary. I know full well how your husband must be suffering.
What is the point in a doctor's certificate if you don't even look at it? Look at it.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I can see your husband is sick. It's right here on the doctor's certificate. Well, you certainly have a good case, madam, but it's just that you have come to the wrong place. I'm excited.
You lied to me. I took you as a man of your word and you lied to me.
I lied when?
When you said you read the doctor's certificate, you couldn't have read the doctor's certificate without seeing my husband has been fired unjustly. Don't take advantage of me because I'm a weak, defenseless woman. Do me the simple courtesy of reading the doctor's certificate. That's all I ask. Read it and then I'll go.
I've already read it, ma'am. What's the use of reading something twice when I've already read it once?
You didn't read it carefully?
I read it in detail.
Then maybe you read it too fast. Read it slower.
I don't have to read it slower. I'm a fast reader.
Maybe you didn't absorb it. Let it sink in this time.
I have absorbed it. It sank in. I could pass a test on what's written on that. Madam, please. It doesn't make a difference because it has nothing to do with a bank.
Did you read that part where it says my husband is suffering from a nervous disorder? Read that part again and see if I'm wrong.
That part, oh yes. I see your husband has a nervous disorder. My, how terrible. Only I can't help you now. Please go.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. I hope I haven't caused you any pain.
Please don't kiss my foot. Can't you get this into your balding head? If you can just realize that to come to us with this kind of a claim is as strange as going to a butcher's shop for a haircut.
You can't get a haircut in a butcher's shop. Why would anyone go to a butcher's shop for a haircut? Are you laughing at me?
Laughing? I'm lucky I'm breathing.
Did I tell you I'm fasting? I haven't eaten in 3 days. I want to eat, but nothing stays down. I've had the same cup of coffee 3 times today.
What's happening?
I'm all skin and bones, and I faint at the least provocation. Watch. Did you see? You saw how I fainted? 8 times a day that happens.
What is it, Mr. Kitchenov? What is wrong?
Get her out of here. Who let her into my office?
You did, sir. I asked you and you said show her in.
I thought you meant a human being, not a lunatic with a doctor's certificate.
He wouldn't even read it. I gave it to him and he threw it back in my face. You look like a kind person. You read it and see whether my husband is sick or not.
I read it, madame, twice.
Me too. I read it twice too.
You showed it to me outside. You showed it to everyone. We all read it. Even the doorman.
You just looked at it. You didn't read it.
Don't argue, Pochatkin. Read it for God's sake. Read it and we'll let her get out of here.
Oh, yes. It says that your husband is sick. Now will you please leave, madame, or I will have to have someone to remove you.
Yes, good, remove her. Get the doorman and 2 of the security guards. Be careful, she's as strong as an ox.
If you touch me, I'll scream so loud they'll hear it all over the city. You lose all your depositors. No one will come to a bank where they beat weak, defenseless women. I think I'm going to faint again.
Weak? Defenseless? You are as defenseless as a charging rhinoceros. You are as weak as the king of the jungle. You are a plague, madam. A plague that wipes out all that crosses your path. You are a raging river that washes out bridges and stately homes. You are a wind that blows villages over mountains. It is women like you who drive men like me to the conditions of husbands like yours.
Are you saying you're not going to help me?
Hit her, Pachak, strike her. I give you permission to knock her down. Beat some sense into her.
You hear? You hear how I'm abused? He would have you beat an orphaned mother. Did you hear me cough? Listen to this cough.
Madam, if we can discuss this in my office.
Help me, help, help. Get your hands off me, oh merciful God. You're beating me. I'm being beaten.
Beat her!
I'm not beating you. I am just holding your arm.
Beat her, you idiot! Knock her down. This is the only chance you have. Otherwise, she will not leave. Knock her senseless.
A curse on your bank. I put a curse on you and your depositors. May the money in your vaults turn to potatoes. May the gold in your cellars turn to onions. May the rubles turn to radishes and the kopecks turn to pickles and the...
Stop it! Stop it, I beg of you. Pochatkin, give her the money. Give her anything she wants. Just get her out of here.
24 rubles and 36 kopecks. Not a penny more. That's all that's due to me, and that's all I want.
Come with me. I will get you your money.
And another ruble to get me home. I'd walk, but I have very weak ankles.
Give her enough money. Give her enough for a taxi. Just get her out of here.
Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir. You're a kind man, sir. I remove the curse. Curse be gone. Curse be gone. Onions to gold. Potatoes to money. Rubles to...
Remove her! Remove her! Oh my God, my hair is falling out.
Oh, there's just one other thing, sir. I'll need a letter of recommendation so my husband can get another job. Don't bother yourself about it today, sir. I'll be back in the morning. God bless you, sir. God bless you.
She's coming back. She's coming back. She's coming back.
Oh, well, 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 well. This one goes back a good many years to my youth. I was 19 years old to be exact. And in the ways of love, I was not only unschooled, I hadn't even been in the classroom. I was so innocent and shy that I actually believed that since the beginning of time, no woman had ever been completely unclothed. Oh, as for connubial bliss, I dare not think of it. And as for impregnation, I chose to believe that it was caused by the husband giving the wife a most ardent handshake before retiring, and let it go at that. But my father was a wonderful man, quite liberal in his thinking. And on the occasion of my 19th birthday, he decided to introduce me to the mysteries of love. He was also a very frugal man and decided to escort me himself to see that in the matters of bargaining, I would not be taken advantage of. Picture me, if you will, as my own dear father.
Antosha! Antosha! Antosha, where are you? Don't stand in the dark shaking like a puppy dog. Come here. Come here, we need to get on with some business. We have to get over adolescence. Come here, Antosha, we have some adolescence to get over with.
I'm not well, Father. I'm sick.
Sick? Sick? What's wrong with you?
I haven't thought of it yet. Give me a few minutes.
Ah, fear. That's what it is. Pubescent fear. I was the same way when I was your age.
I never knew you were my age. I always thought of you as older.
How old do you think I was when I was with my first woman?
You were with a woman, Father?
Certainly. Of course I was with a woman. All men who become fathers have to be with a woman at some point in their lives.
The same woman?
Certainly not the same woman. My God, don't you discuss these matters with your friends?
Oh yes, all the time, but we get too excited to listen.
It's a man's obligation to enter marriage experienced in the ways of love. Otherwise, valuable years are wasted in endless groping.
I don't mind wasting a few years groping, Father.
Antosha, it's all in the process of becoming a man. First you learn to walk, then you learn to talk, and now it's time to do this.
Are you sure, Father? I'm not really walking and talking that well.
Antosha, we cannot afford to delay any further. I don't want you becoming an old man, waiting to be a young man. Now, will you go in bed and have your first experience of a woman, or should I punish you?
Father, I don't think we're going to find any women of high moral character around here.
We're not looking for high moral women. There are too many damn high moral women in the world already. That's why high moral men come to places like this. Now, get on with the business.
Father, can I hold your hand, Father?
Certainly not. You can't go in there to become a man holding your father's hand. Antosha, we do not have all day. Your mother is expecting us back at 9 o'clock. We have exactly an hour and 10 minutes for you to mature.
You mean you told Mother where we were going?
Do you think I'm so insensitive? I told her we were going for a walk to get a touch of the night air.
Well, won't she become suspicious when she notices that I've come home all grown up?
Antosha, it does not show. You don't develop spots like measles. You might possibly have a small smile. That's all. Now come along.
Oh, Father, are there other ways to become a man? I mean, couldn't I just grow a mustache?
Antosha, tell me the truth. Would you rather not go through with this? Well, then I'll take you home.
Take me home.
Wait till I ask my question. Would you rather not go through with this? I'll take you home.
Take me home. Take me home. Take me home.
Very well. I'll take you home. You can get into your tub and play with your sailboats until you're ready.
Will you be angry with me?
No.
Will you be disappointed with me?
No.
Will you be proud of me?
No.
Okay, all right, I'll do it.
Oh, good boy, Antosha.
Oh, and if I like it, can we do it again?
No. I didn't bring you here with the intention of leaving you here. My God, it is a difficult business being a liberal father.
Evening, gentlemen.
Oh God!
Steady, boy, steady.
No, is she one of the teachers?
She looks like the principal to me. We're lucky, my boy. She's a charming looking girl. I'll attend to your tuition.
Father, couldn't I take a correspondence course?
Oh no, stand there. Don't move. I'll be right back. Don't twiddle with your hat. This is not hat twiddling business. Good evening, madame. Lovely April night, wouldn't you say?
April? Is it April already?
Oh,
I don't get out very much.
I understand. It's been a long time since I was involved in such matters. I wish to discuss with you a subject of some delicacy.
30 rubles.
So much for delicacy. 30 rubles, you say? When speaking for myself, I would say that was a fair price. But it's not for me. It's for my young, inexperienced son. There he is, with his knees buckling.
It's still 30 rubles, sir. We don't have children's prices down here.
Oh, no, yes, I understand. But I think 30 rubles is a little high for a boy of 19. Would you consider 15 rubles?
For 15 rubles, I read Peter Rabbit. Sir, a Norwegian ship is due in here tonight, and I have to go in and put on my blonde wig.
Oh, wait. It's a rather extenuating circumstance. It's the boy's birthday, and I wish to give him a nice gift. What would you say?
How about an umbrella?
See here, in my time, I shared the pleasures of the street with the most delightful maiden, Ilka the milkmaid, she was called. She cost me a mere 10 rubles.
Well, she's still here. If you want her, she is down to 6 rubles now.
Oh my God, certainly not.
Father! Father!
Yes, what is it?
Am I ready yet?
No, I'm still shopping. He's a lovely boy, fragile and sweet, tells the most delightful stories. I'm sure you'll find him very entertaining.
Haven't you got this the wrong way around, sir?
Father, I'm getting chilly.
Oh, run around, jump up and down. Be patient. You waited 19 years. It's just a few minutes more. 20 rubles, not a kopeck more. That's all I'm willing to spend on education. Please, it's for my boy.
Well, settled. You're a good and loving father, sir, and I respect you for it. If I had a father like you, I would never have ended up here on the streets, bargaining with fathers like you.
Sure, there's a moral in that somewhere. I just don't get it. Well, it's settled. 20 rubles. There's another request I have to make. At the end of the evening's festivities, I would greatly appreciate if you say happy birthday from Papa.
Happy birthday from Papa. Would you like any candles, sir?
Oh, that wouldn't be necessary, but just be gentle and kind. Gentleness, that's all I ask. Oh my God, a tear. What a thing to cry about.
I'll wait upstairs, 2 flights up, second door on the left. I'll be gentle, sir.
Thank you. Girls nowadays are so much more understanding.
And may I say, it's men like you who make me proud to serve in my profession.
What a wonderful nurse she would have made. And Tosha, school's in. Settled, 20 rubles. You have to learn how to bargain with these people. Now, off you go. 2 flights up the stairs, second door on the left. Don't rush. I'll wait for you here.
Okay, Father. Father, do I say anything to her?
Like what?
Like hello?
Oh, hello would be good. Goodbye would be good too. No, go on. No, go on.
Yes. Are there any instructions you want to give me?
That's what I'm paying her good money for. My God, the questions you ask. Now, hurry on before I have to pay her overtime.
Yes, Father. I'm going. Father.
Well, what is it now?
It's funny, but when I come down those stairs and into the street, I won't be your little Antosha anymore. I'll be Anton the man. Oh, thank you, Father. Well, goodbye.
Wait, Antosha, wait.
Yes. What is it, Father?
I was just thinking, wouldn't you like a nice umbrella? There is plenty of time to become a man next year. Plenty of time.
If you wish, Papa. Yes, Papa.
Yes. I hope that portrait of my father came out with some affection. I loved him very much. But with him, as with all the other characters I've shared with you this evening, I feel a sense of betrayal. When I put down my pen at the end of the day's work, I cannot help feeling that I've robbed my friends of their precious life fluid. And you know something? I had such a wonderful time doing it. So, with that, I will have to tell you, if you ever pass this way again, do drop in. Wait. I have an alternate ending for you. If ever you pass this way again, I hope you inherit 5 million rubles. I know there's not much point in it, but it is uplifting. So on that note, I'm going to say do svidaniya, hasta mañana, or au revoir, or if you just prefer the ordinary good luck, good night. And before you go, I have great pleasure in introducing to you Shaan, Katari, Libby, our director of this evening and the one who put this online program together. Shaan.
Thank you so much, Ram. Thank you everyone for for watching our online production, and everyone sort of managed despite the fact that we're all in different locations. I would like to introduce our wonderful cast. To begin with, P.C.Ramakrishna. Feel free to unmute now if you would like to. Then we have Sarvesh Sridhar. And next, Yohan Chacko.
Baby, we can.
Next, Gayathree Krishna. And then Tehzeeb Katari. No, you'll have to say Tehzeeb Katari. And Shankar Sundaram. Indrani Krishnaiyer. Next we have Mohamed Yusuf.
Hey, Yusuf.
TT Srinath. And Nikhila Kesavan. And thank you for the messages. Saumitra Srinivasan says, excellent, thoroughly enjoyed the performance of all the actors. Thank you and cheers. And Vatsala says, wonderful performances. Thank you. And I should thank the Madras Cricket Club for hosting us and for giving us this opportunity. And thank you to Libby, who did backstage technical stuff. Thank you.